3 days on the ice. How do you feel about the adjustments you've been able to make with the team?
Yeah, we feel good. You have time to practice, time to watch video and to kind of absorb some things that we did well, some things that we need to do better. The guys have had really good energy and good practices all week.
And you got an update on Brendan Moore, or is he still just going to be in that day-to-day?
Day-to-day. Yeah, day-to-day. He's practiced now full a couple times, and we'll just see how he feels tomorrow and talk to him, talk to the medical staff, and then make a decision that works.
But probably everyone who's out for injury or not playing is still pretty supportive in the locker room.
Yeah, I mean, this time of the year, it's collective. It's all hands on deck. If you're in, you're doing everything you can to help the team win. If you're out, you're just trying to have a good attitude and keep working and keep being supportive and also being ready for when your name is called. As we've already had to go through injuries in this series and other guys have had to step in. Last year we went through that, and guys go down, other guys have to step up and step in. So everybody needs to be ready to go.
Ready? Sorry. Seth, before I forget, is Noah Ostlund with you guys yet?
Noah Ostlund is with us, yes. He's not practicing yet, but he is with us.
What can the experience of joining you guys for who knows how long, but just the experience of joining you guys, what could that do for him at this stage of his career?
Well, I think it's anytime you can immerse your higher end prospects, especially, but any prospect, into the organizational culture. It's one thing for Kevin Adams and Jason Carmanos or Donnie or myself to talk to these prospects about what we're trying to build in Buffalo and in Rochester and that we have a good thing going and all these things. But it's another thing for them to see it and feel it and live it, right? So he got here yesterday morning for Noah to be around the guys, to sit in on the team meetings, to sit in on the power play meeting, to sit down with me and talk a little bit and just to absorb all this is a good process for him to go through. And obviously it's important for us to show him as well, not what the organizational culture really stands for on a day-to-day basis.
I mean, you were around him in July. Just what stood out to you, just about his personality, about just the way he plays, just about the prospect he is, I guess.
Oh, he's a high-end prospect. I mean, he watching the under-18s a year ago, and I thought he's one of the most dynamic players in that World Championship. He led Sweden to a gold medal. He was drafted where he was drafted for a reason. He's a high character, plays the game the right way, skilled, but not a young skill player that cheats the game. Really competitive on the puck. He's kind of a puck hound. He's got great edge control. There's a lot of similarities that I saw to Matty Beniers when I coached Matty Beniers at the national program. Not saying he's going to be Matty Beniers, but just stylistically, they're very good on their edges. They're slippery. They're puck hounds. They're on the puck. They're intelligent. Their habits are probably above their age. So there's just so many good things. And on top of it, he's just a world-class kid from a great family.
You spoke about it the other day for a minute, but Isak, for the first two games versus the last two, I guess what's changed, I guess?
His will, and it's hard it doesn't mean his will wasn't there in games 1 and 2. He just, sometimes until you live that, you don't know. You don't know the pace, the physicality, the lack of time and space, all that. And then you live it and unique. This series has been unique for a lot of reasons, the time in between, but there was also unique that it was a back-to-back in Syracuse. So a lot of times there's a day in between. If there's a day in between, I think he had a chance to process that and ready himself better for game 2. But it was such a quick turnaround from an overtime game to the next day that maybe he just wasn't able to totally process it all the way and make the internal adjustments he needed to make. And having a few days off between game 2 and 3, I think he was able to put a chip on his shoulder, decide that he was going to attack the game versus letting the game attack him. And he just increased his will to do what is necessary at this time of the year to be successful.
Did you guys sit down and talk to him after game 2, or how did you kind of approach that with him?
Yeah, we talked to him after game 1, but again, it's quick, and that's a tight turnaround. It was a late night. So yes, we talked to him as a staff going into sometime before game 3. I can't remember what day. Just about really not telling him. We wanted to hear from him. What did he learn? What did he take away from those experiences? Those are the best developmental moments, is when they own their development, and we can poke questions and prod them, but they're the ones doing the processing and the thinking and the speaking. So he was able to self-assess pretty darn correctly at what some of the issues were, and then we just helped walk him through some of the solutions.
And lastly, is Philip out tomorrow?
Philip is out.
Okay. Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.